Good afternoon, and you are right on time for Tendao at 1 with me, Dexter, Omondi. And do you know that Jumia Kenya has opened a new branch in Western Kenya, Bungoma town? It's now easy for you to place orders and pick your stuff from Jumia at Robote Communications Center located at Bidon House, first floor opposite National Oil near Governor's Office. Come meet our qualified team to help you place orders like electronic, household items, and many more. For any inquiry or more information, call 0701-066-991, 0701-066-991. You can now receive a certificate, diploma, and university degree based on your skill and competence. The government has developed a new formula on how to award Jua Kali artisans based on their knowledge, skills, and understanding, as our reporter Faith JUDICIARY reports.
Jua Kali artisans are set to receive certificates, diplomas, and university degrees based on their various skills and competence. This is after the government developed guidelines to recognize informal skills gained over time, to allow skilled personnel to be accessed and issued with certificates through the Kenya National Qualification Authority.
We have had situations where our national polytechnics and the technical training institutes are bringing or graduating people that do not have skills to do the things that are claimed on the certificates. So as an authority, we are working very hard to ensure that only people who have competence to do and skills to do what the certificate claims are given those certificates.
Electricians, mechanics, and beauty artisans, among other skilled labor, have dominated the informal Jua Kali sector. Many of these artisans never went to any college or university to study what they do, yet they have become experts and professional on what they do.
Tunatengeneza magari pande ya Kayole na tumefanya kazi karibu miaka kama 10. Nilijifunzia tu kazi Jua Kali na si kuenda shule ya kusomea practical theory. Nilisoma practical tukiwa Jua Kali na within 1 year nikakuwa nishashika kila kitu.
Sasa nafanya kazi ya stima, kuuza na kutengeneza. Hii kazi sio kusomea hii.
Hii kazi si kusomea. Mtu ambaye alikuwa anatengeneza kucha tulijuana, then after that nikamweleza nina interest na kujua kazi yake. Alianza kunitrain. Then after kunitrain ndo akanipa ajira baadaye.
President Kenyatta during the Madaraka Day celebration has reiterated that the government is providing artisans with certificates on the skills gained.
Asanteni sana, tumame wima.
The government has decided to recognize and award skills acquired informally through a formal and institutionalized policy. The Kenya National Qualification Authority has formulated a policy on recognition through which learners and artisans will be accessed and recognized based on their skills, knowledge, and understanding which they already possess.
We have very good carpenters, we have very good masons, we have very good plumbers. We have very good dressmakers. We have tailors of international repute in this country. But who knows them? Where are their certificates?
We have set the framework based on the law, and the people who are going to examine and award those qualifications are examination bodies that have been accredited by the KNQA, and then we'll register those certificates that have been awarded by NITA, NEC, CASNEP, and others, SIDAC, within the Kenya National Qualification Framework.
A certificate gained through this process will act as validation of entry to any program of study. This is according to Director General of Kenya National Qualification Authority, Dr. Juma Mukhwana.
If you have a craft certificate or you have an artisan certificate, how you will progress, and as indicated here, under the current framework, you can start off with a KCSE E, mean grade E, and progress through the system to a PhD if that is what you want to.
The Kenya National Qualifications Authority, KNQA Director General Dr. Juma Mukhwana has warned that they are weeding out all holders of fake academic certificates and prosecute them for the offense of uttering a false document. Mukhwana is now calling for the collaboration of the national government, county government, and employers to join in the fight weeding out of quack graduates from the market.
The other issue that we are addressing is the issue of fake of fake certificates, that as a country, this is an issue that we have not addressed very well. And so we have now on the KNQA website, we have put together a place where you can report a fake certificate. We are calling them cheti mwitu. So cheti mwitu. So if you go on the KNQS website, you can now report if a colleague, a friend, a family member is using a fake certificate. You can do it online, you can upload the certificate, and then we will investigate and the person will be prosecuted. So this is very important because we want to make sure that Kenyan certificates are respected both internally and outside the country. And it's important that we fight the issue of fake certificates as a country. All the employers, the county governments, the national government must come together to fight the issue of fake certifications, because it's affecting the quality of the graduates. You can imagine that if you have a fake doctor or you have a fake engineer, it means that the lives of the people are in danger. And so we are really fighting this as a country to make sure that only people with genuine certificates can practice within the country and also across the borders. And also we are looking, because some people are bringing these fake certificates from neighboring countries. So we have people from Somalia, Uganda, or Tanzania. So we are also watching on that, and we are working with the DCI, we are working with the ESCC, we are working with the Migration Department, even IEBC, to ensure that anybody who has fake certificates cannot be allowed to use them in this country. So,
reporting for Tandao News at 1, I'm Faith Jepcharcher.
Moving forward, President Uhuru Kenyatta took a jab at the judiciary, which he said had continued to test Kenya's constitutional resolve. He also questioned the conditions with which the High Court based on when it ruled against the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 last month, declaring it null and void. The president said that every citizen ought to know that BBI is good for the country, even those afraid of it.
From the nullification of a presidential election in 2017 to an attempt to stop the will of the people as expressed through the BBI, the judiciary has indeed tested our constitutional limits. While I stand by the rule of law, and I will always obey the decisions of the courts, I am also compelled by my position to heed the sovereign and supreme voice of the people of Kenya. And that is why our national conversation today must focus on the consequences of choice. If citizens are required to exercise their will and shoulder the burden of their choices, should the independent institutions therefore not do likewise? In the field of independence, we have expanded the independence in the judiciary.
President Uhuru Kenyatta expressed his joy to have celebrated the 58th Madaraka Day in Kisumu. The president described Kisumu as a beautiful and a beaming city. He thanked the people and the leaders of Kisumu and the entire Nyanza region for their warm welcome and the great work that has gone into hosting this year's Madaraka Day celebrations.
Being in Kisumu today is significant and uplifting as we forge lasting bonds between the people of Kenya. This congregation here today is also a celebration of the handshake, a new political normal that not only embraces competition, but also encourages reconciliation and the healing of wounds, irregardless of how fierce the competition was. The choice of Kisumu to host Madaraka Day this year is also intertwined with our national heritage, for there cannot be a better place to celebrate our liberation struggle and ponder the future of self-rule than here in Kisumu City. Kisumu is not only the historical hub of the East African Cooperation, it was also the intellectual incubator of some of the leading ideas behind our liberation movement.
The Deputy President William RUTO lauds President Uhuru Kenyatta's launch of various projects in Kisumu County. Speaking during Madaraka Day celebration in Kisumu, RUTO said that it was a sign that the government is working, and working government is good for everybody, irrespective of how and who they voted for.
Mimi nitasema kwa kifupi. As we celebrate this 58th Madaraka Day in this historic and great city of Kisumu, I want to laud your 2 days launch of various projects in this county and in this region. It is a testimony that there is a government that works and delivers. And it goes to confirm two things. One, that a government that delivers is good for everybody.
In other news, MOLO MP has assured residents that a reconstruction of MOLO Mau Summit Road will be completed soon. Speaking with the press, the MP said that there are various projects that will be completed soon, among them the construction of a TVET center that cost 7 million.
Maendeleo na mambo ya elimu, tuna kandarasi mbili ambazo tumeweza kumaliza tendering wiki ambayo imepita, na moja ni shilingi milioni 7 za kutengeneza ile TVET yetu, kuhakikisha kwamba tumeweka perimeter wall ili kwamba tuweze kupata equipment, kwa sababu ministry wanasema hawataleta equipment mahali ambapo hakuna security. And so that work should be starting in the next 1 week. Tuanze kazi pale, tuhakikisha kwamba that school imeserve community ambayo inastahili. Secondly, tumemaliza tendering ya another 10 million ya our KMTC ya kujenga hostel. And this is supposed now to at least ipe shule yetu hadhi, so that the target group is not just about MOLO students, but ikuwe ni a national institution, kwa sababu kuna wazazi wengi wanashindwa kuleta watoto wao hapa MOLO.
Well, that story gives me a chance to take a short break, but before the break, remember Tendao is still giving you shopping and paying your bills. And in case you're wondering how to go about it, it's very easy. Take your phone, go to M-Pesa and send in 100 Kenyan shillings to pay bill number 4044 769. Account number is Tendao.